welcome to another episode of First Grade Math with Professor Primary. My name is 1stGrade and I am an instructional coach at St. Lucie Elementary. Before we get started today, go ahead and I would like you to gather some items, and you're always going to need a whiteboard and a marker, or you can need paper and a pencil. Also today, if you could get some objects at your house that you can use to solve problems. I'll give you a few moments to get those gathered. Okay, boys and girls, let's get started. Last week, we had a wonderful time learning about time. I hope you had some time to make a clock to practice at home and tell time. So just do a review of some of what you learned last week. Now, we have our clock here. I am going to give you two review problems. The first one, I am going to take the hour hand and I'm going to put it here on the 9 directly, right on the 9. I am going to take the minute hand and I'm going to put it on the 12. And I want you to think, what time is it? I think I'm hearing you out there in TV land. It is 9 o'clock. Absolutely 9 o'clock. Very good, boys and girls. One more. So this time I'm going to put my hour hand in between the two numbers, the 10 and the 11. I am going to take my minute hand. I am going to put it here by the 6, which represents how many minutes? 30 minutes. Or we say half past whatever the hour is. Let's get that right. So what time is this clock showing? I think I heard it. It is 10:30. Boys and girls, please continue to practice telling time at home. But boys and girls, guess what? We are moving into a new topic. We are going to be diving into word problem. So our new learning goal, boys and girls, is that students will be able to solve and represent addition and subtraction problem. When you represent, you're going to show. Our target today is to use objects and drawing to represent a problem. Now, I know a lot of my first graders sometimes are very scared of word problems. They think that they are hard, but they're not very hard if you know what to do, if you know how to tackle the problem. So one of the things that we can do is we can apply some of the strategies that we know. One of the strategies that we can practice is the cube strategy. This is a strategy that you could use when solving word problem. So the first thing you'll do is circle the numbers. Next thing you'll do is underline the question. The next thing you'll do is box any math action words, if there are any. And the next thing you'll do, you're going to evaluate and eliminate. If there is something that doesn't make sense, you are going to get rid of it. Now, you ask yourself, what steps do I take to solve? What information don't I need? If you don't need an information, you're going to eliminate it. And the final thing you're going to do is solve by showing your work. First graders, we always need to show our work because it tells the teacher what you're thinking. Now, you ask yourself this question, does my answer make sense? How can I double check my answer? So we're going to apply these strategies as we solve many different types of word problems. So there are different types of problems, and my posters up here kind of go through them. But there's some problem where the result is unknown. The ending number is unknown. We do not know what the total, what the sum is. There's some problem where the change is unknown. We have something and we need something else, but we don't know what that is. We have to work to figure it out. So the change is unknown, that second number is unknown. And then we might have a problem where what we begin with is unknown and we have to figure that out. So boys and girls, we're going to start working on these problems. So we're going to go through our word problem poster and we're going to use each step as we solve. So Bob had 15 books. During the book fair, he bought 3 more. How many books did Bob have altogether? Okay, boys and girls, so the first thing I need to do is what? Did you say? Circle the numbers. Okay, I see the number word 15. I'm going to circle the number. I'm also see the number word 3. I'm going to circle the number. Now I did that. What do I need to do next? I need to underline the question. Oh, but which one is a question? Oh, a question end with a question mark. How many books did Bob have altogether? So that is my question. Any action word? Okay, he bought some books. That's important. He bought some books. I mean, we're getting some. All right, then, is there anything that I need to eliminate? I'm evaluating. I think I have all the information I need. No, I don't think anything that I need to eliminate. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and solve my problem. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to think. And I like to start to set up my equation. Bob had 15 books. During the book fair, he bought 3 more. So I am going to go kind of set up my problem. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I know that Bob had 15 books. During the book fair, he bought 3 more. So I know he had 15. I know my start. He got some more. Am I adding or subtracting? What did you say? Oh, yes, I'm adding. How many am I adding? I am adding 3 more. And then I need to figure how much is that all together? 15 plus 3, boys and girls. What is that? If I don't know, let's see. Count on. 15, 16, 17, 18. Wonderful job, boys and girls. Wonderful job. I also could use my model over here. This is my number bond. I know that I had 15. I know that I got 3 more, and I needed to figure what my whole amount was. So, and I know that that is 18 now that I've worked it out. Now, let's go down to using the manipulative. So grab your manipulatives, boys and girls, so we can go through the problem again. Bob had 15. So if I had my manipulatives, I am going to count out 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, he had 15. He bought 3 more. Let me get my 3 more. 15, 16, 17, 18. I use my model to show. I use my number bond. And I also have my equation. And I started to fill out my equation as I read the problem. And then I had to figure out what the total, what the sum was. So this problem was a result unknown. I did not know what this number was going to be. Let me box that. That was my result unknown. Now, we're going to move into another problem. This problem said that Anna collected 3 toys. How many toys did she collect? She collected 3 toys. She wants 9 toys in her collection. So she collected 3, but she wanted to have 9. How many more toys does she need? So I'm going to go the same way. I am going to go ahead and start to set up my equation. So she collected 3. We know that. She wanted to have some more in her collection. Some more. She wants to have 9 in her collection. How many more does she need? So I know that she wants a total of 9. So that I know. But, and she has 3. So now I need to figure out what this number is. So I need to figure out 3 plus What equals 9? I don't know. Perhaps I will go ahead and use my manipulatives. So, boys and girls, how many toys does she want in her collection? Total. How much does she want? Oh, she wanted 9. Okay, let's get 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So she wanted 9. That's what she wanted to have. But how much does she have right now? She has 3. So I can take out that 3, boys and girls, that she has. How much is left over here? 2, 4, 6. Oh, let me check that number. If I put 6 here, does that give me 9? 6 plus 3, does that equal 9? Let's see. 6, 7, 8, 9. Absolutely correct. I know some of you are thinking, there is also another way that I could have figured that out. Okay, I could have used subtraction to figure this out too, because you can solve problems many different ways. So I could have said, okay, she has 9. She wants to have 9 in her collection. She currently has 3. So I'm going to take out the 3 that she has, 9 minus the 3. And what is 9 minus 3? I'm not too sure. Let me go ahead and draw my picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And how many do I need to take away? I take away 3. 1, 2, 3. And if I take away the 3, then I should have 6 left, boys and girls. So same 6 I had here. So she needs 6 more toys to complete her collection. Boys and girls, the one fun thing about math and word problems is that we can solve them so many ways. There's so many different ways that we can solve them. We can solve them by adding. We can solve them by subtracting. The best thing to do is to really think about the problem and think about what it's asking you. Remember, when you have a word problem, you need to go ahead, say with me, circle the numbers, underline the question, box your action words. Are you saying box your action words? Then the next thing you're going to do is eliminate and evaluate. Let me hear you. Eliminate and evaluate, and then you are going to solve by showing your work. You're going to solve by showing your work. Wonderful job, boys and girls. Remember, always apply your strategies. Always show your work. You did an absolutely wonderful job today working through word problems. As you do your work in Canvas this week, please remember to apply some of these skills that you have learned. I am so proud of how hard you work. Have a wonderful day. See you next time.